Come with me to Bamberg in Bavaria, Germany, the year 2013. I revisit my university town together with my mom, back then 81, and my special Rose and Alvaro, back then 6 years old. As good tourists, we have to visit one place. Bamberg is a beautiful town, cathedral, old town, world cultural heritage, worth a visit. But there's one place you just have to go. The Schlenkerle, a brewery restaurant, dates back to the year 1405. And ever since they were founded, I think, they brewed a very special beer. It is dark beer and it tastes like smoked ham. It's the famous Schlenkerle Rauchbier. So of course my folks and I, we go to this place, the Schlenkerle, to have lunch. Heavy food, all food in Bavaria is heavy. We have our liquid smoked ham, Rose, my mom and I, Alvaro's playing with the plates. And then I don't remember how I came up with the question, but I look at my mom and I say, Mom, 42 years of elementary school teaching. Tell me, what is your biggest lesson learned as an educator? My mom takes a huge sip of her liquid smoked ham, and then she looks at me and she says something completely unexpected. Why do we public speakers use quotes, quotations of famous figures? Famous figures like these people here. Nelson, MLK Jr., Oprah Winfrey. Why do we use quotes? Look at these guys. What do they have in common? 27 years in prison, then becoming the president of South Africa, the leader of the civil rights movement in the 60s. I have a dream. And then of course, a lady who as a kid was abused and she fought her way up to become the biggest media star in the United States of America. These guys have more ethos than God herself. When you use quotes by people like these, you can steal ethos credibility without being a thief. I love to use quotes from these people like Nelson Mandela. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Or Martin Luther King Jr. Isn't that a great quote? Or Oprah Winfrey, turn your wounds into wisdom. But apart from these usual suspects that we love to use so much, there is another one who has huge ethos. Your mom. I asked this question now for years already in my trainings. Who of you hates their mom? They look awkwardly at me, but it's a just question. Sometimes people hate their mom. And people raise the arms in my trainings. If your mom was an alcoholic, a drug addict, and she left your family when you were 12 years old at the edge of puberty, oh man, you might hate your mother today. But I asked this question for years now, and my conclusion is 7 to 8% more or less hate their mom. Which means 92 to 93% of all the people out there love their mom. And your mom has tons of ethos, credibility. Use more mom quotes. Use more mom quotes. I use my mom in all my keynote speeches. Everywhere I speak, there's my mom. So there we are, back at the Schlenkerle in Bamberg. We are having our heavy food. Alvaro's still playing with the plates. And I just asked my mom, Mom, what's your biggest lesson learned as an educator in 42 years? And I look at my mom, she looks back and she says, what is my biggest lesson learned as an educator? Where there is no hook, you cannot hang a jacket. Where there is no hook, you cannot hang a jacket. Like this wall. An amazing quote. And sometimes in your teams there are people who have no hook. Don't try to hang a jacket. Use your mom to share that wisdom. Use the ethos of your mom. Use mom quotes. When you use mom quotes in the future, you will boost your charisma.